For the next 8 weeks, a single 600 mg capsule of ashwagandha can lower your body's daily cortisol by nearly 30%, just like a quiet reset button for the stress system. Imagine waking up each morning feeling calmer, with less racing thoughts and a steadier heart rhythm, without any new medication or a strict diet plan. This isn't a myth or a quick fix, it's the result and a small, balanced meal. Think of it as a daily, low-dose ritual that quietly rewires your body's response to pressure, making the rest of your day smoother and your mind clearer. The science is solid, and the benefits start showing after just a few weeks of consistent use. By the end, you'll know exactly how a tiny daily ritual can lower your stress hormones and steady your heart rhythm, without new meds or a strict diet. You'll discover the single most overlooked truth about ashwagandha that most people miss, and the final point will surprise you. Imagine a small, balanced meal each morning, a low-dose supplement, and a simple diary. This trio quietly rewires your body's response to pressure, making the rest of your day smoother and your mind clearer. The science is solid, and the benefits start after just a few weeks of consistent use. Imagine waking up, the phone buzzes, the inbox is full, and you feel that familiar tightness in your chest. Almost every other person over 50 has this problem without knowing it, and it shows up as a spike in cortisol that lingers all day. You try coffee, you try a quick walk, but the tension stays, and by mid-afternoon you're still on edge. That's the hidden cost of chronic stress, and it's quietly eroding your energy and sleep. The good news is that a small, balanced meal each morning paired with a low-dose ashwagandha supplement can start to lower that cortisol level. A 2021 trial found that 600 milligrams per day cut salivary cortisol by 28% after 8 weeks. When you add a simple diary to track your symptoms, you unlock a clear path to calmer days and sharper focus. You wake up, rush to the kitchen, and grab a handful of chips or a sugary muffin. The quick bite gives a burst of energy, but it spikes your blood sugar and then crashes. That crash sends your body into a fight-or-flight mode, raising cortisol levels. When cortisol stays high, your heart rate spikes, your sleep falters, and your mind feels foggy. The problem is not just the food you eat, it's the rhythm of your meals. Skipping balanced meals creates a roller coaster of glucose that keeps your adrenal glands on alert. Over time, this instability erodes the very resilience that adaptogens like ashwagandha aim to support. Instead of a snack that leaves you jittery, choose a small, balanced meal that includes protein, healthy fat, and fiber. This steadies blood sugar and gives your body the steady supply of nutrients it needs to manage stress. Pair that meal with a low-dose ashwagandha supplement, and you give your body a gentle cue to calm. A simple tip: start each day with a protein-rich breakfast, like eggs or Greek yogurt, and a handful of nuts. This steady start keeps cortisol in check and sets the tone for a calmer day. Picture a mid-morning stretch in a quiet living room. The clock ticks, the phone buzzes, and you decide to push a little harder on the treadmill. You think a quick sprint will burn extra calories and boost your mood. That extra push feels good, but it also spikes your cortisol. Over time, those spikes add up, turning your body into a constant state of alert. When cortisol stays high, your heart rate stays elevated, your sleep gets fragmented, and your immune system starts to feel the strain. The result is a cycle of fatigue and irritability that no amount of rest can fully break. The real problem is overtraining without enough recovery. Your muscles need time to rebuild, and your nervous system needs quiet moments to reset. When you ignore those signals, you create a chronic stress load that defeats the purpose of exercise. Instead, aim for balanced workouts that include both intensity and recovery. Listen to your body's cues. A sore muscle, a racing heart, or a restless night all say you need a break. A concrete tip: schedule a rest day after every 2 days of moderate to intense training. Use that day for gentle movement, like walking or yoga, and focus on hydration and protein. This simple rhythm keeps cortisol in check and lets your body reap the full benefits of exercise. Picture a quiet evening after a long day. You sit on the couch, scrolling through your phone, and then you lie down, hoping the screen will lull you into sleep. The light from the screen keeps your brain alert, and you find yourself tossing and turning. Your cortisol, the stress hormone, rises again and again, keeping you from deep rest. This is a common mistake many of us make. When we ignore a consistent bedtime routine, our sleep becomes fragmented. Fragmented sleep means the body cannot repair itself properly. It also means cortisol spikes in the morning, leaving you feeling groggy and irritable. The result is a cycle of stress that feeds back into the next day, making it harder to manage daily pressures. To break this cycle, you need a predictable routine that signals to your body it is time to wind down. Start by turning off screens at least an hour before bed. Replace the screen time with a calming activity such as reading a book or listening to soft music. Dim the lights and keep the room cool. A consistent bedtime routine helps lower cortisol levels and improves heart rate variability, which is linked to better cardiovascular resilience. A concrete tip: set a nightly alarm 30 minutes before bed to remind you to start winding down. This simple step can help you achieve deeper, more restorative sleep. What I am about to share surprises most people. You walk into the kitchen after a long day, the fridge humming, the phone buzzing with emails. You reach for a snack, but the stress of deadlines and traffic lingers. That small, daily pressure builds, like a quiet tide. It climbs the HPA axis, the body's stress regulator, and over time it can feel like a storm inside. When cortisol stays high, the heart rate variability drops, and the body's ability to recover weakens. The result is fatigue, irritability, and a sense that nothing is under control. The mistake is ignoring those tiny stressors. You think one late call or a missed meeting is harmless, but each one adds up. The HPA axis gets overloaded, and the body starts to think it is in constant danger. That state keeps cortisol high and can lead to inflammation, poor sleep, and a weakened immune system. Instead, treat stress like a garden. Notice the weeds early, pull them out, and keep the soil healthy. Keep a simple stress diary. Write down what triggered you, how you felt, and what you did to calm down. This practice turns the invisible into something you can manage. Concrete tip: after dinner, spend 5 minutes jotting down the top 3 stressors of the day. This small act helps you see patterns, reduces the load on the HPA axis, and sets the stage for a calmer evening. Picture a quiet kitchen after dinner, the kettle whistling, and you reaching for a bottle of ashwagandha. You think a big dose will instantly calm your racing thoughts. That is a common mistake. Many people assume more is better, but the body responds differently. High doses can upset the gut, cause headaches, or even raise blood pressure in some individuals. The root of the problem is that adaptogens work best at steady, moderate levels, not at spikes. When you take a large amount all at once, the body struggles to regulate the hormone balance, and the cortisol reduction effect can actually diminish. The solution is simple. Start with a low dose, around 300 to 600 milligrams per day, and take it with a small meal. This helps the body absorb the active compounds and keeps the stress hormone response in check. If you feel the need for more, increase gradually and monitor how you feel. Keep a stress diary to note any side effects or changes in mood. This practice turns the invisible into something you can manage. Concrete tip: after dinner, spend 5 minutes jotting down the top 3 stressors of the day. This small act helps you see patterns, reduces the load on the HPA axis, and sets the stage for a calmer evening. After a long day at work, you sit alone in the kitchen, scrolling through your phone while the lights dim. The silence feels thick, and the weight of your thoughts grows heavier. In that quiet, your cortisol levels rise, because you are missing the subtle but powerful calming effect of human connection. When you isolate, your body thinks danger is around, and the stress hormone stays high. That constant cortisol can wear down your heart, weaken your immune system, and make you feel exhausted. People often think a quiet evening alone is restful, but the brain interprets solitude as threat. The lack of supportive conversation keeps the HPA axis on high alert. Even a brief chat can trigger oxytocin release, which counters cortisol. When you share a laugh or a simple "How was your day?" the body shifts from fight or flight to calm. That shift lowers heart rate variability, a marker of resilience, and helps your body recover faster. Instead of retreating, reach out. Call a friend, join a local club, or volunteer. Even a short, genuine interaction can reset your stress response. The next time you feel the urge to stay alone, pick up the phone and say hello. That small act of connection can lower cortisol, improve your heart rhythm, and remind you that you are not alone. I share topics like this every week. Subscribing is the easiest way to stay informed. The office lights flicker as the clock ticks toward the end of the day. You stare at the screen, fingers hovering over the keyboard, and the words blur. You have not paused in hours. This is the daily routine mistake that steals your energy. When you skip regular breaks, your brain stays in a constant state of alertness. That constant alertness keeps cortisol high, and your heart rate variability drops. Over time, the body's stress response becomes stuck, and mental fatigue grows. You feel drained, your focus slips, and the next task feels heavier. The trick is to break the cycle with intentional pauses. Even a minute of breathing or a quick stretch can reset the nervous system. It is not about taking a long walk, it is about carving out micro moments of calm. Schedule a 5-minute pause every hour. Stand, breathe, look away from the screen. Notice the difference in your focus and your mood. The next time you feel the urge to keep going, set a timer. When it rings, step away. This simple habit keeps cortisol in check and keeps your mind sharp. The concrete tip: set a phone alarm for every hour and use that minute to breathe deeply, stretch, and reset. Remember, the key is consistency. A small daily dose of ashwagandha, taken with a light meal, can help lower cortisol and boost heart rate variability, giving your body a calmer, more resilient rhythm. Pair that with a quick hourly pause, stand, breathe, stretch, and keep a simple stress diary to notice how your body responds. That routine, repeated every day, is the most overlooked truth about adaptogens. I've put a free short guide in the description to help you set up your daily dose and tracking system. In our next video, we'll explore how the timing of your meals can amplify the benefits of other natural supplements. So stay tuned to learn how to fine-tune your nutrition for maximum longevity.